Hi, my name is Stephany Gonzalez, and this is my action plan for family teacher conferences. First of all, I wanted to focus on setting the environment. One of the readings said to make sure they had big chairs available, so I made sure that was accessible to them because I remember from last time we had a few parents who were sitting on really small chairs and it felt like we were not on the same eye level. So I think that was very important for me to this time make sure to set up big chairs for everybody. Also, we had to make sure it was a clean and clear area. We held conferences in our first grade workroom, and it was a little messy, so we had to make sure that was clear, more presentable, and it was a more friendly environment. Another thing that was a little bit more important was for this time. Unfortunately, I had a loss of a student right before parent-teacher conferences, and it was really hard for us as a grade level and in my classroom, and with my co-teacher who's in the English side, taking the time to thank them and also for those that we had to reschedule because of the change we had. So thanking them and their time and for being flexible and rescheduling was very important for us during these parent-teacher conferences. Along with that, we allowed for some of them that felt the need to express their concerns and offered all of our families resources and the support that maybe their family or their child needed that was available in school and through our community. We also notified our parents that we would be alert and aware of their children in this time of need, and if they also noticed something, that we have counselors available for them. So for this particular parent-teacher conference, this was something that we didn't really expect and that we really didn't want to, nobody really wants to talk about, but we really did want to offer our parents and let them know that we were here for all of our kids. The next section that I focused on was on the funds of knowledge, and I really appreciated learning this. Rios and Aguilar, Marquez, Kiyama, Gravitz, and Mole mentioned this a lot of the funds of knowledge, and I've been reading it throughout the rest of the readings. So two of my parents created a Google Doc, mainly just one parent has taken over it, that allows for family to share their funds of knowledge. And this was presented to them that if they wanted to be a part of it, they could. And we also gave them the contact number of the mother in particular who was in charge of this Google Doc, where parents could sign up and be a part of our classroom and also share any other funds of knowledge that they have, any interests or any things that we could share in the classroom. They also, the parent also created a Google Doc that was shared between her and I that I could have access to as well, and parents could have access as well. They would show their availability to participate in the classroom. So the outcome from this participation that was created during these parent-teacher conferences, I have now higher parent participation. We have more parents that are volunteering in the classroom, and they're willing to share parts of them and parts of their home culture in the classroom. They feel more welcomed, and especially in my classroom where they have to speak Spanish, and they were really concerned that they didn't have enough skills, and I really assured them, that it was okay, that they could come and do as much as they could, or come and do an observation to feel if they weren't really sure, so they could feel more comfortable. Another part of the outcome is that they are in control now. Like I mentioned, the parent that's taking over the Google Doc, she is in constant control now because she just says, hey, we need this for our volunteers, can you provide it? And I give it to them. Here's a sample where I have we have these Google Docs that are going back and forth between her and I, and then she is able to then put it up in the sign up where they can link to it. So they are in control. They ask me and I give them the support. This concludes my action plan for the parent teacher conferences. Thank you.